Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I'm in a trade right now. So I've realized about $400 in this trade. I'm leaving about, what is it, 6,000 Australian dollars left in this trade to let it run up. But I'm going to explain today what I'm expecting Bitcoin to do on the overall viewpoint, why I took this scalp trade today, and my expectations going forward. Because in the last video, I believe the last video was, that's right. It was this video. We were talking about coming into the level of resistance, which we saw was level one. Level one has been hit. We actually saw this. In fact, level one came out and double topped here, and then we're swept. And now we took out this low, and now we're having a push up. So I'll get into why I took the trade and then what the expectations are next. I have realized a lot of this trade because of the simple fact that it's a scalp trade, and I'd prefer not to have so much exposure in the derivative market right now. But during that point, I was very confident we're going to bounce. Now, the reason being is the simple fact that if we zoom in on the 3-minute chart here, what I was looking at specifically was essentially the undercut of this low. Also, the Fibonacci level that we saw here. Also coming into the daily. So it was like 3 levels of confluence. One of the big confirmations for me was also looking at the order flow. What I saw here was bullish absorption. So basically higher highs. So a higher high and a higher high on the open interest. If we just put this over here like that. Yeah, we had a lower low on the CBD. So that means there's a lot of shorts opening at this point. And I can guarantee you this was shorts closing. So we can actually see open interest decreasing. And we probably saw, we saw that exactly. We saw the positive delta. So what does that mean? It basically means this little conglomeration of shorts here got flushed out at this point. That's a recipe I like to see. Basically, it's saying that when you come into a point of support and people are trying to short it, it usually means they get stopped out, which is why I took that trade and I went inverse of them and made about $400 on the day. It's been a good past 2 days, I think, because the last it would have been this video, sorry. It would have been the rally is imminent. I believe this was the one. Yes, this was the video where I was talking about the undercut. And that one was a $500 day. And then we just had the $400. So that's not bad for like 2 days. It adds up. Definitely adds up. Okay. So let me sneeze here, guys. I'm about to sneeze. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, come on. Get out there. Oh. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, keeping professionalism high in the office here today. So what I want to look at is the expectations. Yep, that was one of the expectations. So that is now wiped. Okay, so we don't need to include that anymore. My next level of major resistance is coming in at $69,000. That would be the ridge coming into this level here and then spiking above these highs, pushing into there. That'll be my expectation. Sorry, that doesn't mean it's happening. I'm saying I'm looking for that level if we do get there. So looking at the level we're at now, we know we had the basic drop down into this low with the open interest getting destroyed. So it's it's not a bad low. I must confess, this low is not bad at all. The question is, what does the volume look like at this region? So we can identify that we have the value area low, value area high, POC. So right now we don't really have much of an edge in terms of a trade, which is why I took profit, right? I'll leave the rest in there, it's fine. But it's why I took profit. It's the simple fact that when we're at this zone above here, basically there's no edge. There was a slight edge here because of the fact you had a deviation and you also had the recipe for a short squeeze. So that was a bit of an edge. Whenever I have a little edge, I'll take a trade. But right now there's no edge. That's why I took profit. So it could reverse from here or here. Now, seeing as though that's the case for this chart, it's now important to see the overall order flow on this entire range because I think that will paint a good picture. So let's span out to the 30-minute chart. All right. Whoops. Damn. All right. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. We are seeing price go sideways, basically more so up. Open interest going up and CVD going down. Okay, very interesting. That to me signifies that this is not a bad situation. I believe we're going to be shooting higher. I definitely do believe we're going to take these highs out. That's my expectation. And just to preface right now, I think I might actually load up on some spot very soon. Actually, after this video, I'm probably going to deploy probably like $10,000 worth of spot at this low. I think this low is very, very solid. My invalidation for this low would be down at this wick low here, 64,900 would be the invalidation. I'm just trying to think about how this is going to pan out rationally. So you can defer that we're trapped within the POC and value low band. But on the back of CVD, that looks very bullish. So we got bullish CVD in this low. Okay. We've got the day. We've got the daily that's starting to tick. We've got the 4 hour. Okay, this is very interesting. This price action is very choppy. It doesn't mean it's going to happen instantly, but it's very choppy price action. But if I had to pick, I would say we should go to expectation number 2, which is this high. That doesn't mean it has to do that, but I would say we should push up here. If we lose this low, I would be a little bit surprised right now. I would be a little bit surprised just considering the fact that we have a bit of bullish divergence showing. But as you guys know, I'm a level to level trader, okay? So I will only take trades when I find that the favor is in my favor. Other than that, I won't be taking a trade. So that's why this morning I took that trade because it was in my favor. Now, the only place that's going to be in my favor is a short here. And for the spot position, I mean, really anywhere here. This is really going to have to be where it is if it's spot. Because this is a valid point. It honestly is. You could also view it like a little head and shoulders pattern. You really could see that play out. How would I play this realistically? What's our liquidity build up at these lows? This equalized itself with the flush out. We've got, yeah, look, it's all pointing to higher. I would say the recipe is higher. Considering you're at a support level, we've got CVD, we've got the open, we've got the momentum. I'm just trying to think the probabilities here in my head. Trapped in this band, compressing here, taking the low, taking that low. This slows down here. Should just the order flow up here though. What does it look like? So, look, it's not crazy bullish. It's not. There's not a lot of shorts here, but there's a little ridge of shorts there for sure. You've got. Yeah, look, if I had to pick, guys, I'm gonna say higher as my expectation. We are trapped right now within this mini range here, as you can see, like this. We have deviations and deviations like so. But to me, things say higher, so I would be looking for a higher price. However, I'm only gonna bid on higher for the spot market right now. That's why I closed out that trade here. I would like to see us probably sweep these lows, come in here, and I'd look for entry, considering we're building liquidity. But I don't think it's really relevant that much, to be honest, if we're buying spot. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna buy spot around this level. My invalidation for that position is down here. I'm going to leave the rest of this position open. That's sitting right here. And I'd look for I'd look for somewhere around here. That's my expectation. That's what I'm looking at. And Yeah. Sorry for I'm just thinking a lot today, guys, because I'm trying to decipher what's happening. Is it likely it takes out this low? What's the thesis for that, considering we got the order flow? I just don't see a strong case for it, considering that was a position that was liquidated, and you've wiped that out. Let's put this here instead. Yeah, I don't see a compelling case to say why that should not be the bottom. To me, this does seem very valid as a low. It's also got a deviation of like 1.2. Sorry for that. Yeah, I would say probabilities are definitely higher. Probability wise, definitely higher. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm very much sold on that. I'm going to buy a spot relatively soon. My stop loss is going to be $65,000. I'm going to hopefully run this up to 69, probably 70,000, I think. But I'll be looking to TP1 would definitely be above these highs first because that would be 3% move. And then 69. Yeah. All right, hope that's clear, guys. Now, if you guys can go onto the channel, subscribe to the channel, and turn post notifications on so you're identified when my next video is out so you can watch these videos because I'm literally updating you on the exact stuff I'm looking at, okay? So yeah, go do that, and that's it. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me just close a little bit of this out. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I think it might bottom here. Yeah, I hope that's very clear. All right, have a good day, guys. For now, catch you later.